Hi everybody, it's me again. Hello. As you can tell, if you didn't tell from the title, you just clicked this video because of the thumbnail. I'm going to be doing a GMM Moochelle makeup look, which is going to be fun and interesting. Which, if you don't know who Moochelle is, right here, or you could look her up. You could look it up on YouTube right now. Go watch them and, exit at the video. Or you could just simply wait, watch this, and then watch them. It's your choice if you haven't heard of them. So, we are going to be doing Moochelle, which should be interesting. Because Moochelle, if y'all don't know, is a good mythical morning character who is a cow. And basically, she comes in whenever they're doing fancy versus frozen versus sit down. And she comes in and does the fancy pants dance with them, which is awesome. Which, Moochelle, girl, you a good dancer. And basically, that's her whole thing. Now, they did have a bit where she was gone, which honestly saddened me because I was like, Moochelle, don't go. Stay, Moochelle. But it's because some fans of theirs were being harsh. A little too harsh if you ask me. Don't be harsh to the cow. Leave the cow alone. She did nothing. If you're going to be harsh on somebody, be harsh on yourself. Because you're the one watching, criticizing people, But other than that, funny stuff. And Good Mythical Morning is basically a YouTube series, exclusively on YouTube. They've been on other things, which is basically where it's Rhett and Link doing it. And they have where they trying out weirdest Amazon products, trying out weird science experiments, all kinds of things. And basically, that's the whole the show. And of course, you have this Emily and Stevie and all kinds of people. And Moochelle is one of many characters that they have on there. Like characters, not characters as in people, but characters as in they have Moochelle, John Wayne Chacy, which that is interesting. I don't know if I would do a John Wayne Chacy one though. Even though I know who's under there, I don't want to because it's a clown and I don't care for clowns. I don't clown around. No pun intended there. And basically, yeah, that's basically it, guys, on that. I mean, I've watched Rhett and Link for a couple of years now. Probably a little bit after they first started, I started watching them. Yeah. So I've been watching them for about 9 years now. Which, it's like, whoa! But at the time, I didn't have where I could subscribe, so I didn't get a subscription until later in life. A little bit later in my life. Which is cool. It's cool. Okay. Now, for the fun part of this, we're about to paint our face. Which should be interesting. Always, when you do any face paint stuff, I always recommend going from lightest to darkest. Because otherwise, you're going to have where you're going to have it run. So yeah, we're going to have that. Which is going to be interesting. Oh, and the person who got me this pen, my sister, Rachel, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, as you can tell. Yeah. Which, last year was fun. Got some merch of theirs, which is always fun. They make really cool stuff. If you haven't checked out their merch before I recommend it. gmm.com/merch, or you could look up Good Mythical Morning merch, written link merch, all kinds of stuff. Which sadly the pin might not be available for those of you who want the pin, but you know, it happens all the time. You know, you never know, they might bring it back. So yeah, and let's see here. I watch Good Mythical Morning Monday through Friday every morning, which is basically because they're on at that time. Yeah, so there's that. Which today, currently, they just did a taste testing / the dart game of spicy food from around the world, which that was fun to see. I learned so many things from them half the time. I've learned more being on YouTube than I've learned being in school, in all honesty. Because I've been there, like, a while back. I was, Sunday, I was watching another video, which I might do a makeup look on that, but the food theory. And basically, he was talking about, can spicy food actually do harm to you? Which was like, whoa, bro. Yeah. So that was, fun to see. And makes you go, oh, wow, I didn't know that. Ooh. Yeah. Which is awesome and everything. I feel like somebody's going to look at me right now and go, ugh, Jesus. Put it back in the box. But yeah. So far, this is looking good. A lot better than what I thought it was going to be. But, live and learn and stuff. And taking chances make mistakes get messy. But, yeah. A while back, I was thinking about doing this video. And one of the people that work for them, I'll just say her name right now, Emily, was there on Good Mythical Kitchen, which is another channel that is run by the chefs that make a lot of the food and stuff that they eat. Which, big shout out to them. Josh, Nicole, Fee, Trevor, hi, and everyone else that works on the show, hi, if you're all watching me. If you all are, I don't know what else to say other than hi. Yeah. Would I ever want to be on GMM, like as a guest person? Yeah, probably. I think it would be fun. Only thing is, I'd probably be laughing the whole time, be like, oh gosh, you guys are funny. Ugh. You that or can't talk, be there, be going the whole time. Yeah, we're gonna reline our nose because we had a little mishap there, but it's fine. Because I was planning on going over this anyway. The next part is going to be the fun part. We're going to be doing this side. So, yeah. But I was there. And so she was talking about people cosplaying as Moochelle. Which, in that, she was advertising they were advertising the pin. And I was there, I started cracking up because I was like, I was planning on doing a Moochelle video of me doing her makeup. We're trying to make my face look like a cow, like hers, in a way. It's a little bit blendy. Blendy. So far, this looks good, I think. We're going to extend our nostrils, though, is the plan, once we get the pink for the nose on. Yep. Now we're going to be doing this part in black. Once this goes on, there's no turning back. Okay. Although, I might... God, I look like I have an eyebrow. Like my eyebrow's going, woo! Okay. But yeah, she was talking about that, and I was like, oh wow, I was planning on doing a video. Now I'm nervous to do it. But you know what? Just if you want to do a video about a YouTuber that you like, or something, or a YouTube channel you like, you do it. Just don't talk trash about them, because that is rude. And save that for the drama channels, okay, sweethearts? Okay? Because it's like this. If you're going to talk trash about somebody, you don't do that. Like, seriously. Okay? I look like I've been working in the mind. See, now if you talk about yourself, you laugh at yourself sometimes. Like later on, I'll probably look back at this and be like, was I okay? Was I okay? Was I really okay? But yeah. Although, the other thing that made me laugh was my last video, which was the Avatar video. I had, was doing my makeup and stuff. I had so many family members complimenting me, and I was just like, is this an ego boost? Yes, it is. I mean, I plan to do other videos besides makeup videos, but for right now, this is all I can do till I get better at my skills on YouTube. I feel like later on, once this is over and I'm like looking back at this video, fixing it, doing the thumbnail, I'm gonna be like, yeah. So far, yeah, so good. We're gonna put a little bit of darkness in the other eye because Moochelle has dark lids. But yeah, so basically that's the whole the emoji. I mean, I could tell you what my favorites are besides Moochelle, like some of their other favorite characters that I have from there. Of course, Rhett and Link themselves, Stevie, Emily, Josh, Nicole, Trevor, and so many of y'all, even David Hill. And of course, former hot dog on a stick employee, Matt Carty. Which, like I said, go watch them. Okay? Go watch them, sweethearts. Go watch them. They're hilarious, and I do recommend you see that if you want to look for some good family-friendly-ish content on YouTube without being too raunchy. Because there's some things that I watch that I'm like, no, I wouldn't recommend that for a little child. And then there's some that I'm like, yeah, you can watch that with your kid. Just make sure they don't repeat what they hear or do to some of the things. Yeah, this is going to be so very well so far. A lot better than some stuff that I've done to myself. Which we might do a story time video someday about, maybe during a certain time of year, and I'll do it. Also, if you guys have any other ideas you want me to do as far as videos, besides some, because I plan on doing more videos, and I'll see if I can do that. Of course, there's some things that I'm gonna be like, if you ever make a weird request of a video idea, I'm gonna be like, are you okay? Do we need to talk? I mean, a lot of times when I'm watching videos, I'm like, this is exactly what I need. I need a good laugh or a good cry. Which is always a good thing. Yeah. See what I mean, though? Because if I was to have done the dark first and then the light, it would not have worked out. Because you can see the dark is very dark. I mean, it's a little patchy, but we're going to go over that with some liner and some, what's the other thing I was going to do? Oh, yeah, some shadows, just to make sure that it's well, blended and not patchy. And then we'll probably do the pink after this, and then we'll, complete the moo look. Yeah. So this should be interesting. Yeah. So I've been watching them for like probably now. Well, I know this a while back they had the 10 years of on YouTube, which was, congrats. It's really cool to see that. Of course, it was like one of those things where I'm like, oh, wow, I'm going to look back at this and be like, wow, that happened. I mean, a lot of YouTube channels, because I've been watching YouTube for like 11 years. So a lot of the ones that are very popular, I've known them since the very beginning of their channels. And I'm like, yeah, you've changed, or you haven't changed at all. Rhett and Link are one of the ones that, they've gotten older. But they're still the same people. They're not, different. Which is always cool to see. We're almost done with the black part. Now, here comes the fun thing. We're about to do shadows. Yay! And a little bit of liner to make sure this is blended out. Because, you want your looks to blend. You don't want to have that. Okay. We're going to take this palette, this brush, and we're just going to kind of go in, and if you need to like repatch a look and stuff, like always keep the sponge you use your foundation or foundations if you're painting your face with you. So that way if you need to like re-wet an area or repatch it or, patch it up a little bit, you can. Because otherwise you're going to have a lot of issues. Oy. See what I mean? Because Moochelle has where her eyelid on the white part of her face is dark. But she's got a sassy little look. Like, what? But other characters too, like characters. I love Richard and Demiel, which is always funny to see that one. Just picture like a hillbilly-ish character with like a lion-ish otter thing on his head, and him going, "I am Demiel. This is Richard." And of course we have Cotton Candy Randy, which honestly, Cotton Candy Ray is probably my second favorite that they have, because he's always like, "Happy Cotton Candy Day." And then, "You want to hear a sweet nothing?" Which is always hilarious to me, because I'm like, I don't know how I would feel about that, because he usually just like leans over and whispers it. Yeah, so there's that. Of course, my family members that are watching this are probably like, who the heck are Rhett and Link? Or who the hell is that? And I'm just gonna be like, did you watch their videos? Did you do what I asked in the video I posted? Of course, I know my mom and sister watch it because they watch it with me. So, which, my mom, hi, and my sister, Rachel, hello, and anybody else that's watching me. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I do all kinds of stuff here and talk randomly, and sometimes I'll get off topic. But hey, that happens all the time. I think this looks good so far. I actually do kind of look like a cow. Yeah. This is coming out interesting. So, I'm going to take now a little bit of that. We're about to do some lining real quick. Just a little bit to fix this so that way, you can see the darks from the lights and everything. And also so that way, we have some defined niche and a little bit more blending and everything. Because the thing is, a lot of times with cows is they have natural blending. And Moochelle is a regular, what we would call a dairy cow. Yeah. Now, we're going to be doing the pink part. Because the white looks good. And so does the black, in my opinion. Like, we're not going to, mess with it too much. Even though I probably later on will be like, I should have touched it up a little bit more. Do you think I should have touched it up a little bit more? Asking other people that watch my videos, like, do you think I did a good job? In all honesty, I think I do. At least in my head. Because the main thing is, as long as you're enjoying what you're doing. I pick and say, oh, I'm going to look back at this and laugh, which I am. But yeah, so that's basically the whole thing. I mean, I could probably talk to you about, oh, well, in this episode of GMM, they did this, but I want y'all to go watch them. I don't want to be there and be like, oh, yeah, you did you go watch it? Oh. In all honesty, because that's honestly how I feel. Because if you really are curious about something, look it up. Although, do not look up certain things on the internet. Huge mistake. Don't ever do that. If you have a person that's younger, like, what's a fam cam? What's this? Now, Rhett and Link, or you could search up Good Mythical Morning, Moochelle, anything, really. So, yeah. And if you guys want to, try to do a YouTube thing where you take your favorite person on YouTube and do a makeup thing of theirs, I recommend doing it, Get out there. Try something new and different. Don't be scared to do something just because it seems odd now. I mean, back in the day on YouTube, we had all kinds of things. We had all kinds of things, sweethearts. We had some things that y'all shouldn't see. Although, we're now in the TikTok craze era. We're like, oh, I need to post this on TikTok. Stuff, which, I probably will do a TikTok of this. And be there and be like, oh gosh. Yeah. I actually like the way this is turning out, because it's turning out a lot better than what I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be like, oh, it's not working. And be there, be like, what do I do? What do I do? Now I'm just like, See what I mean about extending my nose, though, a little bit? Because, I'm not an actual cow, but I want to create that illusion that cows have. Well, right now I look like someone punched me and my nose is slightly bleeding, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, gosh. Yeah, we're going to, of course, set it, blend it. Oh, wow. Actually, okay, that turned out. I am shocked that actually worked, because I was like, this is not going to work. We're going to have issues. I'm going to have to possibly do it. Of course, we're going to make this a little, so you can see distance. See what I mean? About, like, doing things. Because now, I actually do if I go at a distance, I do look like a cow. A little kooky cow, but, works. Okay, we're going to now finish up this. We're going to put on some blush on the nose a little bit just to set it, and then a little bit of highlight, and then we will do the makeup, her hair, There we go. This is interesting. Oh yeah, there we go. See what I mean? It does. Wow. I am impressed with myself. I did do good. I do a good job. I'm not a complete dum-dum sometimes. Oh goodness. Because this actually turned out a lot better than what I thought about. I was like, originally I was like, maybe I need to redo the nose. And maybe I need to redo that. But now I'm like, I look good. Which makes me happy. Let me just do the final mirror look for myself. Yeah, this looks good. It turned out, you know, and everything. So what do you guys think? Does I look like Moochelle? Hang on, I got a fancy pants dance. Well, that does it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Beat up that like button and punch that subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!